Welcome back to the 6th Human Revolution here on Serious Gaming on the Give Me the 6th difficulty. I've decided to reconsider my position with Taggart. I'm gonna kill someone else. Someone who represents an even greater threat in my opinion than Taggart does. I know, it might sound very difficult to believe that there's something that represents a bigger threat than Taggart does, but there is such a thing.
All of this is as much your fault as it is Darrow's. You and your cabal.
Perhaps. But all we sought was a safety valve, Mr. Jensen. A means of making sure the world would never spin out of control. The potential of this technology is great, but, as we've seen, its potential for destruction is even greater.
Your doomsday scenario doesn't impress me. You'd say anything to stay in power.
Do you think humanity will simply police itself? We do not live in some Eden, Mr. Jensen. Or are you that much like your boss, David Seraph, who envisions a world where everyone is enhanced and suddenly they all love each other? There will always be a need for methods of control.
And conveniently, in your future, the Illuminati will hold the reins.
Not directly. There are organizations already in place that are better equipped to handle certain things. The UN, for instance.
Reimagined, no doubt.
At least somewhat. And this technology will be a great part of it. Imagine, Mr. Jensen, a world governed by common principles. The end to international power struggles, to terrorism. These things can be accomplished if you join us.
I agree somewhat with this perspective, but then I look at what the Illuminati does in the original Deus Ex and what they're trying to accomplish, and I can't agree with that. They're a control chip in everyone that can manipulate these people. That's something that screws over free will. I mean, one thing is freedom of expression, another thing is diminishing the ability, diminishing free will. No dictatorship, no tyrant in history has been able to take away his people's free will. And the Illuminati would have the power to take someone's free will away. And that's one of the major reasons I'm against the Illuminati. Because they're willing to do that. They're willing to take that away from people. I understand their perspective, I really do. And I do think, and I certainly think Seraph is probably the worst choice to pick. It's like, oh, but we could use this technology, people argue. I get that. At the same time, I would argue that giving corporations the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, to not be regulated, is a very, very bad idea. For obvious reasons. I'm not the kind of person who says, oh, corporations are evil or not, but there is a need for rules to exist that they follow. If no rules exist, they will do whatever the fuck they want. And that is the problem with unregulated businesses. You don't want unregulated businesses. It screws over everyone. Everyone. In the long run. Even the companies themselves. Not having regulations. It does screw over because then they overreach and it blows in their fucking faces. Anyway. I'm gonna go save fucking Seraph. And I'm gonna go kill Seraph. Initially I was like, I'm gonna spare Seraph and kill Taggart, but then I reconsidered that. Someone's gonna die anyway. Someone has to die. Something's got to give. Anyway. Okay.
Get away from me.
Oh
I need for you.
Okay, that was a terrible idea.
Stand! They ruined. Just let me explain.
Bye bye.
Don't run. It'll be much easier this way.
I don't think so.
Don't be difficult. This is the best. I don't want to have to do this.
Oh shit! Oh, well, the typhoon. Okay. Oh no! No! Okay, this is... It's done. Fucking hell, man.
I'm running! How do you expect me to catch you?
Shit.
Don't be difficult. This is... Come closer!
Okay, need to talk with
I
you.
don't want to have to do this!
Where are you, you fucking asshole?
Please come out. I have to do what they tell me.
Yeah. Seraph is around here somewhere. The fucking hell, man. Well, I'm not done. There's still a couple more people.
Access
Well, maybe I can shoot the mine. Because I'm tired of traipsing around. Pathfinder, you say? You are here. Ah. I need to get there somehow.
Get up, get up. Who are you?
Need to make my way to Seraph. Where the fuck is he? Ah, there, I think. Just need to get past that mine. Okay, and then I'll find Seraph and kill him. All right.
Don't hurt me. Please. Don't hurt me.
Seraph.
That was too close.
Where is he?
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
Nah, it'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
I had them. If we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it. You've got no remorse about using me at all, do you?
I never used you, son.
You experimented with my DNA without telling me.
Adam, this is difficult. Listen. Megan came to me with the sample. When she showed me her finding, when we saw the incredible potential of super compatibility...
You just had to share it with the world.
Adam, think about it. Would you have been able to do any of the things you've done without enhancements? Huh? Most people's bodies aren't as accepting of this technology as yours is. Sharing your DNA makes it possible for us to be like you. How can you deny us that chance?
Who said I would deny it? You stole my DNA and lied to me. You didn't give me the choice.
I'm giving it to you now, Adam. Look, I admit it, I haven't done things the best way. But don't punish the world to spite me. Darrow wants us to live in the Dark Ages. The Illuminati wants to limit evolution to those they control. You and me, we...
Don't group me with you, Seraph. I'll make my own choices from here.
I believe that, son. And I believe you'll make the right ones.
Sorry, Seraph. It ends here. You need to be stopped. So does Zal. Evolution at all cost is not worth it. Transcendence is not worth it. Not the way you envision it. Not like this. It's madness. This is madness. There are people who genuinely believe that humans should give up their bodies to transfer their consciousness into computers, that is, in order to become, for us to evolve. Now, to evolve beyond what we currently are. Now, evolution in humans is still going on. I would like to point out, accelerating it in an artificial way beyond nature, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think private companies should be the ones doing it without any regulation. But I'm gonna do what, I'm gonna side with Darrow on this. He's got a point. They're all ruthless, pragmatic bastards. Every single one of them. Taggart, Darrow, Seraph. Perhaps Taggart is the least among them. But then again, he likely knew about what was happening about the attack on Seraph and this reason, all that kind of stuff. Anyway. This ends here. Wait. No, that's a... Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep going then. And this will soon be over. Someone try to put a stop to this.
I'm gonna kill you! Closer! Die, you monster!
Okay. Keep going, I suppose. Bloody fucking hell. Shit me! What the fuck? Can we... No, this cannot be resolved in peace. I'm afraid.
They ruined me. The bastards ruined me. Come closer. I'll do it quick.
Bloody hell. This has to end. It's just really disturbing. Oh, okay. Here we are. Panchaea. Well, hopefully it will survive, though shutting down the Hiram project, I think that's gonna lead to the entire station collapsing on itself. Because you heard, without the Hiram project, Panchaea is just not gonna survive this. The pressure, the ocean pressure, goes all the way down. All the fucking way down. Kilometers on end. How in the world did he manage to build this? I have no fucking idea. Alright. That is it. Okay.
What the hell?
This is the Hiron project. The thing that keeps Panchaea intact.
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave check detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of EEG.
I can't control Hiron!
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh shit.
No. Zhao, you will not kill Jensen so easily. Alright, now.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
That's it.
No! I can't! I can't take...
It's over. Zhao is dead. It was easy, really. The shield she puts up, well, the laser rifle can shoot through it. So that's all it takes. Hope they're still alive. There are some things I have to do in this game that honestly, quite honestly, disturb me. Killing Zhao is not one of them, but killing those women, which you have to do if you want to if you don't get the code from Darrow. Anyway.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
To be fair, Darrow's message is the truth of what happened. He tells people of what was planned, how he viewed it, and who were the players. What exactly happened? And I think the world does deserve the truth and make their mind on their own. People who decide to destroy Panchaea think, oh, we're leaving the world to decide on their own, while they're half blind to who exactly engineered the situation. I don't think that's a solution. I really don't think that's a solution. I can see the appeal of it, but I don't agree with it. Yeah, pressure controls right there. I'm not gonna do that. You need to find Seraph and Taggart to be able to get these two options. I think you get the Darrow choice regardless. Anyway, let's do this.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
I think there's also a dangerous trend here where people are slowly but surely turning science into, in a sense, of cult in itself. And I think that's a really dangerous thing, because shouldn't be like that. Science should become a cult in itself. People shouldn't blindly trust what scientists tell them, because if scientists themselves don't trust what each other tell them to. It's like, oh, a scientist says something about something, people are going to blindly believe that because it's a scientist, he's always right. That's not how science works, by the way. Scientists argue constantly, they have theories, they try and hammer those theories down, they try and bring the hammer down on those theories to disprove them or prove them. That's how science works, not blind faith in something. That's counterproductive to science. So I don't think people are going to cast away science, but I think it's going to make a change in the world of the 6th human revolution for the better. Not that it's going to matter in the long run, but it's a nice ending. I can see the point in all the endings, however, but this is my canon ending to the game. Hope I'm going to pause the video once I'm done, once the cinematic's done. So I hope you all enjoyed this walkthrough. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'm uncertain if I'm going to be able to finish Lost Planet 3 or The Witcher 2 or both of them before the Thief comes out, but Thief 4, as it were, is going to be my next walkthrough. Anyway, see you soon.
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.